is my husband Rob, doing one of his favorite things, bow hunting. He's been shooting since he was a young boy. I love it when he has the opportunity to go out and then calls home all excited because he's had an awesome hunt.
My seasons really start with the end of the last one. In January, I'm out in the woods for a couple of weekends pulling down my stands. It's nice to remember what you saw from the stand as you take it down. And even though things like a ladder stand don't carry as easy as they used to, I still manage to get them out of the woods. My dad likes to come with me. He bow hunted until he was 82, but his eyesight has become an issue to the point where it isn't safe for him to be in the woods hunting. He likes to tag along on the annual tree stand outing though, resplendent in his favorite deer hunting coat. Bow hunting is as much or as little work as you want it to be. While getting a bunch of tree stands out isn't as easy as it was 20 years ago, it's not bad. It's a good feeling when the last one is loaded up and you go home. I've always built my own arrows, and most springs start with that. The neat thing about building your own arrows is you never know if the new one that you're handling gets to go on to take an animal. Traditional archery gives you the ability to make a lot of your own gear. I've built arrows, quivers, and I've even built laminated longbows, although I gave them to family and friends and can't seem to find the time to build one for myself. I still try new things, like this little tape that is supposed to, move the arrow better. It's neat to try something different. I've always enjoyed the feeling that I get when something's finished, something that I made myself. Springtime means turkeys. I've been an avid turkey hunter for years, and now I only use my bow. Had a great morning over here at Paulie's farm. I had 5 jakes come right down. They came right to my decoy. I have an Avian X Jake decoy. They ran right up to it. I took a shot at this guy. He flew off when the arrow hit him, and he went about 100 yards and he was laying over behind a log, and he completely blew up my arrow. But it was an awesome day in the woods. Spring toms are tough to come by, but boy is it magic when you get one with a longbow. The great thing about traditional archery is that it's just fun to shoot these bows. I shoot all spring and summer to get ready for hunting each year. And sometimes you even get a little bit of coaching from up on the deck. Hey Bon, look who I found. And we're going to Costa Boot, I guess. Talk to you later.
For some of my summers, hunting came early. I have a good friend, Bobby Condon, who I got to hunt with in Alaska. If you've ever wondered what landing in a bush plane on a remote strip looks like, it looks pretty much like this. I got to hunt for caribou and black bears in Alaska. And there's the grizzly bear. I saw grizzly and brown bears, moose, and I even bagged 2 caribou with the longbow. I also had one very difficult ice water recovery on one of the caribou that I shot. Remote Alaska is one of the most amazing places that I've ever been, and I'm lucky to have a good friend like Bobby. My falls usually start with turkeys. Hunting them in the fall is exciting because you can call in a whole flock at times and maybe even end up with a Thanksgiving bird. Deer are what fall is all about. This past fall just didn't come together around home. The deer were always on the other properties. The deer that I did see didn't pass by within range. This little buck didn't read the script, and he came through on the wrong side of the blowdown. I hunted hard, but ended up going through the early season without getting a shot. I still enjoyed it. We don't have a ton of deer around here where I live, so you have to work hard to get a shot, and sometimes it doesn't pan out. I did catch a glimpse at a big buck, though, one morning, but only a glimpse. And then the sun set on the bow season. Fortunately, there's a weekend that I take and go and hunt in Texas. I enjoy the ride to camp and usually end up getting there pretty late, just in time to microwave a dinner. I've always wanted to get a Rio Grande turkey, but in this case, chances didn't work. When I'm in Texas, I hunt for management bucks, and I have to pass up guys like this one. Sometimes, though, things come together and I do get a management buck or a chance at a doe. Back at home, it was snow for the late season. And then the sun finally set on my 40th season as a bow hunter. Whether you measure time by the family you've lost, or see your hunting buddies have to leave the woods, time goes quickly. My brother and I still hunt with our bows, and we've come a long way from being kids competing in archery tournaments. And while not every season ends up with venison on the grill, it really makes you appreciate the ones that do.